Yeah, we are now on to the third album of the Linkin Park discography. It's Minutes to Midnight. I have listened to this album before. It has been a while though. So I think the last time I heard this all the way through was it was I think it was 2018, which is so long ago. But yeah, no, I'm super excited for this one again. It has been a while. And then we get to my favorite album, and I'm just going to be rambling on for that one. So, ooh, the crackling. Yeah, this is. I'm reminding myself again. Yep, this is bringing back everything, all my memories. I'm just going through space and time. Ooh, the drums, the build up. I'm loving this. Ooh, I love that. So good. I forgot. This is probably one of my favorite like introductions to an album. I love that riff. Waking up. And then you get into a banger is given up. Ah! I forgot lyrics. The two ways. I also found this one like later. It's such a good one. Chat, you're not ready. This is the one I recommend that everybody listen to as well. Such a good one. Or definitely more like at the time rock. Or definitely, actually no, I'd say metal. I would say this is like this is definitely in the metal category. Fuck. Oh, chat. Oh my god. Oh my god. So good. Oh, chat, you're not ready. Still going. "18 seconds, chat! He just did an 18-second fully scream! That is the hardest shit to do. Ah, song is so good. So good. Such a good track. Oh my god. This is a sad one. I dreamed I was missing. You were so scared, but no one would listen. Leave out all the rest. Leave out all the rest. Don't be afraid of taking my beating. Of shit that I made. I'm strong on this surface. Another one that hurts, guys. Your mom. No. I saved it. Sort of. I felt the tears coming again. Man, that, like I said, that one's a hard-hitting one as well, but it's such a good one. What a piece of art. uh, Alrighty, so now we get into Bleed It Out, which is more of a party song. So, yeah. Oh, that's right. This one, they're in the studio. Ah, that transition's so good. Yeah. Such a good song. Ah, Chester's Scream. Again, this is a mosh song. This is such a good one. Headbanger. Yes, such a good one. Ah, such a good one. Yeah. Like that transition is that's a nice like palate cleanser, I will say. From a hard-hitting song like Leave It All to Rest to Bleed It Out, that was such a good like palate cleanser, nice transition into something more heavy. I think maybe these ones are just broken. Yeah, lyrics are just broken. Okay. Another one of my favorites. This is also kind of one. This is also one that's kind of really hard to hear, like after Chester's passing. Solutions aren't so simple. I remember actually, Periphery members Spencer and Matt, lead vocalist and drummer, teamed up with a producer, like a keyboardist, and made a cover of this song. So far, like, re-listening to this album, it is so flowing well. I remember just loving this album, loving it all the way through. I wish I had lyrics to analyze this with you guys, but Spotify is... Such a good song. All these songs on this album, from what I remember, have given, like, each of their own flavor, I will probably say. Oh, good. These lyrics work. Such a good one, oh my god. What I've done. Like, this song is so iconic too. Love it. So good. I do think this song is a little overplayed. But we'll get to that. Hold on, before you start throwing the stones. Okay, so I do believe, like, don't get me wrong, it's a very good song. I do think it's a little bit overplayed. Also, I do think it's pretty, like, radio generic, which is kind of what they were kind of going with the song, I would probably say, because it's going to be used in Transformers. Well, I think later down the line it's going to be used in Transformers. But after the song was released, actually, when was... Hold on. When was this album released? 2007. May 14th, 2007. And then when was Transformers released? Oh, 2007. It was in June. Okay, so yeah. I don't think, like, yeah, since that was in May, June, July. Yeah, that would make sense. Okay. So yeah, no, this came out beforehand. I guess they expected that to be a radio hit. I'm pretty sure that was, like, a label choice. But, yeah. No, that's it's a really good song is what I'm trying to get at, but it definitely is too it's too typical for me. I like more of like the creativity ones, and we'll get to those later in this album. Mike gets on the mic a little bit, so just realized that.
Turn my mic up louder, I got to say something. Lightweight, step it aside when we come in. Feel it in your chest. This war's really just a different brand of war. Like it doesn't cater to rich and
Oh yeah, this was at the height of the
when you can't put gas in your tank. These fuckers are laughing.
this was at the height of
Asking you to have the pass
the Iraq War, I believe.
for a leader so nervous.
This still I think this message still holds on to this day even, but that's just my opinion. It's such a good one. Not my opinion, but the song is really good.
I am not laughing, cause when it gets tense, I know what might happen. Hold with pride, a little red cover with a broken spine on the back. He hand wrote a quote inside.
If the
When
rich wage war, it's the poor who die.
Meanwhile, the leader just talks away, stuttering and mumbling.
Yeah, what a powerful message. This is a nice palate cleanser after what I've done too. It kind of ties in well. What I've Done and Hands Held High are kind of the two like era defining ones of this album, and they'll both have really good messages. And then yeah, no, it was a very different time at this point, and then a lot of bands were kind of like standing up a little bit, and kind of letting their voices be heard, which is really cool to see, I will say. It's been a while since I've heard this one though. Oh wow, okay, it just hit me. Oh yeah, Chester, go off. Oh yeah, so good. Yeah. Oh my god, so good. This was not a single, but this was popular with the community. Love this one. It's such a good one. Yeah! Mmm. So good. So good. Alright, now we get to Valentine's Day. I do not remember this one much. So, let's see. This is definitely like my December vibes. It's a good one. Damn, Chester, who broke your heart? Jeez. Yeah, this is definitely Ask of My December. Ooh. Just all that build up. And one more round. Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Okay. I remember being really sad when that's probably why I like this song. This is definitely like an emo. It gives me like an emo rock sense a little bit. Um That's just personal opinion of just what I first see. I haven't heard that in a while, and I was like, it flooded back to like 17, 18 again, or like 2017, 2018 again, and I was just like, whoa. I was like, wow, okay. Yeah, no, I really love that build up with like the chords and the guitar and the drums building up, and then you get this big crushing end. Not in a bad way, but it's just like it's so it's so heartbreaking and powerful. That's such a good song. I love that. That's such a good song.
Apologize to begin with.
Oh, hi, Mike. It's been a while. I haven't heard your voice in a while.
For what I'm about to say, and how the truth gets in the way. And things I want to say to you get lost before they come.
Yeah, I don't think we've heard Chester rap at all on this album, actually, so far. I do remember, like, Chester, or, like, yeah, Chester was like, step back a little bit, and they wanted Mike to be on more guitar and instrumental work with this one. So, yeah, it's kind of weird hearing him for the first time. I do like the inner switch that Chester and Mike sometimes do.
And I cannot explain to you. The only thing that's worse than one is none.
Yeah, wow. Not bad of a one. Like I said, it was a really weird. It's really weird hearing Mike with just vocals. Like, I haven't heard that since One More Light, and it was really. It wasn't like off, but it was just a different change, and I was like, ooh, okay. I would definitely say that this is like definitely a shift from the new metal vibe, which is like all the rapping, which is like hip hop and like the newest style of like metal in the early 2000s. And this is definitely more of like a hard rock album. I will definitely say that like I think this is definitely like the lower end ones. I I think even on my first couple listens, I didn't really like this one either, but re-listening to it, it's actually really cool production wise. So yeah, interesting. In Pieces, which is actually one of my favorites still to this day. I still believe this song is very underrated when it comes to this album, just because of how the production and everything is structured. And I really love like minor melodic stuff. So yeah, we'll see if it holds up still to this day because I haven't listened to this in a while. But yeah, no, like I remember loving this one, and I still kind of do. So. Ooh. I love that hip hop beat, actually. Yeah, no, I still love this song. Oh, yes. I'm brought back to 2017, 2018. Oh my god, I love Chester's vocals here. Oh, I love that beat. Oh my gosh, I actually really love that. So yeah, I think they shifted more into the relationship aspect of like Minutes to Midnight. Interesting. So yeah, the last two songs have been like about people and relationships instead of like economic issues. So yeah, I guess that encompasses everything. That's cool. Yes, so good. Let it cook, chat. Trust me. Let it cook. So good. So good. Yeah. Now it's very more rocky. Yeah. It's like that build up. Oh, that's so nice still. I love that. I'm pretty sure I'm like the only one that likes this song. It's so good. I feel like it's much more than what it is. In Pieces is such a really good song. I love it. I really love that build up, but also that hip hop beat in the background. That is definitely like new metal esque. Like that's so cool. And then it just brings in the like full rock, which is so cool. Ah, I love that song still. That's such a good one. So you know, in this last one, I definitely know, and it's actually my favorite off the album. I'm gonna still see if it holds off to this day, and hopefully don't cry. So, but yeah, no, the last one is The Little Things Give You Away, and I do believe that this is such an underrated song. And that's kind of how I felt about this album in general. It's like there's a lot of underrated ones. You know, these are definitely underrated. I will definitely say like these two songs and The Little Things Give You Away especially. I learned it on guitar. That's how much I fell in love with this song. And I don't play guitar. Yeah, well, I'll let you guys listen, but yeah, no, this ending to this album is still holds a special place. So, I still remember some of the chords. Ah, heartbreak. Yeah. Still as good as I remember it. It is such a beautiful, like, I would say almost ballad, but I don't think it's that, but no, just a good song overall. Oh, I still remember playing the guitar part on these strings. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh yeah. Everything ties together now. Chester's vocals on this one too, oh my god. And then yeah, adding Mike and then adding Mike back, yes. Such a good one. Oh, you can actually hear, if you hear headphones, you need headphones for this, but you can hear Mike in different areas. That is so sick. Oh my god. Yeah, like Chester and Mike are harmonizing on my left, and I just hear Mike, all you've ever wanted is my right ear. That's crazy. What a good album. What a good album. Okay, that was Meteora. Meteora, what? But yeah, after re-listening to this album for quite a bit, I will say like this album is, I will say, a little bit of variety. Like it all still kind of goes in the same theme of, minutes to clock was being the doomsday clock, or like with relationships ending and all this stuff. Like there's still quite a bit. I will say that like I remember like in the beginning half of this album, and then at the bottom was the very like some underrated but some like eh. This is a very interesting sound. They definitely changed it for this one, and we'll definitely hear a change in the next one as well, because it's 1,000 Suns, which is my favorite. We will definitely hear a change of pace with it, and I'm gonna try and not geek out about it. But yeah, no, like what a different vibe. I definitely won't listen to this album again in very time soon, but that's just because I think at the time when I first listened to it, it just made sense. And yeah, I just like leaving that with that, basically. So yeah, no, like that's a really good album, but like it's definitely a different pace than what I know of. It's definitely a different vibe. It's definitely not new metal as much anymore. But I really liked that. Also, my favorites are on the screen. But I will definitely say as well, like, yeah, there's like the last two of this album are still like my favorites of that one. Yeah, Given Up is just so fucking good. Like the first like 6 songs of this album, and then you get to like the middle, it feels a little spacey, but they kind of like added messages and all that stuff. So I would say the pacing is a little bit different than usual. But I would still say it's a good album. I'm actually gonna put this in A tier, just for my own personal opinion. There's some things that I like, but there's also some things that I don't like, or just not like, it doesn't really grasp onto me, but it's still really good. And yeah, no, what a good album. What a good album indeed. Yeah, that's a good one.